Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Travis Newton, joined alongside LaRon Rockymore as we have another great battle ahead of us here in the men's division for the City League Championship. It's going to be the 1 seed Alderdice Dragons taking on the 2nd seed Obama Academy Eagles. So, LaRon, we have two different teams here. Of course, Alderdice likes to run it. They're a high-scoring team. They won 90-57 in their last game. What do you think is the recipe for a win for the Obama Academy to slow down Alderdice?
For Obama to slow down Alderdice, I say they gotta, play really strict defense. Play tight defense, definitely tight defense. If they play tight defense, they can cause a lot of turnovers, slow down Alderdice. Alderdice will then have to think about what they have to do next, which is slow down Alderdice, because Alderdice is a very fast-paced playing team. They slow them down, you may be in luck for a win.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, the Eagles of the Obama Academy like to slow it down. They're a possession-by-possession team. You see their wins. They're a little bit slower pace, a little bit lower scoring. So if you're the Alderdice Dragons, what do you need to do to speed up this Obama team?
I say to speed up the Obama team, you would probably not only just, full court press Obama, but I would say, a lot of fast break points, With Alderdice being a lot faster pace, fast break points will definitely lead to a high lead victory.
So we saw Alderdice Dragons get the lead early and win over Westinghouse. Look for this team to get ahead for the Alderdice men's team as well over the Obama Academy. They like to get ahead early and keep their foot on the pedal. But we're just minutes away from the start here for the Pittsburgh Public City League Men's Championship. We'll be right back here on the Roxamore Sports Network with live coverage. We'll see you there.
Sports Network starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you feel that? Tell me, can you feel that? You see it coming? Yeah, let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere you know, I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screamin' Lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow, when I go with night.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Roxamore Sports Network. We're bringing you live coverage here from the University of Pittsburgh, more specifically the Peterson Event Center. Travis Newton alongside LaRon Rockymore for the City League Men's Championship game between the Obama Academy Eagles and the Pittsburgh Alderdice Dragons. As we are getting ready with the starting lineups here, we'll take you first to the Obama Academy. We get started with Deshaun Cruz. Next up, number 11, Natel Blessett. Next up, a guard. They call him the playmaker for this team, number 3, Sayon Bennett. They say he can do it all, both in the paint and shooting. Next up, we have the senior guard, number 5, Sam Sneed, another playmaker here for this team, and he's definitely a little bit taller than the rest of his teammate. It looks like a smaller backcourt, and then in the front court, they're adding a little bit of size. And we finish things off with number 20, Tariq Francis. The Obama Academy comes into today's game with a record of 11-8. They're 8-3 in conference. They're led by head coach Devos Simmons. And in their last game, the semifinal, to punch their ticket here to the Peterson Event Center, they won over Brashear High School 57-48. So we get started with the starting lineup for the Alderdice High School Dragons. Tony Henderson, the star for this team. Tons of potential for this kid. We saw him ball out in the semifinal game. We now take it to Josephat Muko Gassi, who is one of the top three-point shooters we've seen all season. He likes to extend it way beyond the three-point line and definitely can knock him down. We go next to number 12, Sean Graves. And then up next, a junior, Blake Haber. He's really the do-it-all guy for this Dragons team. We saw him get off to a bit of a slow start in the semifinal, but picked it up and got off to a hot start to the second half. And we round this starting lineup for the Dragons with Rob Jones. The Dragons come in with a record of 18-5, 10-0 in conference. Of course, the top seed in their last game in the semifinal at Brashear High School. They defeated Westinghouse by a score of 90-54. So, LaRon, we bring it back to you as we're just seconds here from the start here. But first, we're going to go ahead and take it to the national anthem. We'll be right back here on the Roxamore Sports Network. By singers from Kappa High School, students Crystal Anderson and Jordan McNeil. High School Sports Network. Getting ready now for the singing of our national anthem. We are live here on the Roxamore Sports Network from the Peterson Event Center on the University of Pittsburgh campus. Travis Newton with LaRon Rockymore as we are getting ready for tip-off. The Allderdice Dragons versus the Obama Academy. Allderdice in white and green, Obama in black and purple. Here we go live on the Roxamore Sports Network. The tip is up and won by the Obama Academy, so they will start us out here with the opening possession. As we saw in the semifinal, it's going to be a zone defense, 3-2 for the Dragons of Allderdice. Baseline jumper off the mark. The follow incorrect as well. It was Deshaun Cruz trying to follow it up. Now a pull-up mid-range jumper. That goes off front iron. Good fight for the ball, now taking it inside. So both teams start out 0 for 2.
Both teams are coming on really hot right now. Here Obama goes slowing it down, taking their time.
And in a championship game, that's typically the first two possessions you see. Both teams, the adrenaline's up, their hearts are beating, but a nice take there in the finish by Sayon Bennett, finishing tough in the paint. So Allderdice trails 2-0 to get started here against the Obama Academy. Muko Gassi, who we've seen thrive from behind the arc, he's going to pull it out and start this offense for the Dragons. It's going to be man-to-man defense for the team in black and purple. Good job fronting the cutter there and playing some tough defense, but he's going to get charged with the foul. Deshaun Cruz bumping the offensive player there as he's trying to get through. He got away with it the first time, but the official's going to catch up on the second.
This is truly a rivalry right here. Obama and Allderdice go back way years back.
This is a 1 versus 2 matchup in the championship game. The Dragons of Allderdice looking for their 7th straight City League championship, but Allderdice has something else different to say about that, as Cruz coming fast on the break, unable to finish on the reverse layup, but possession sticks with the Eagles of Obama Academy, and it's the big man, Sam Sneed, playmaker for this team and the tallest player on the court. Obama's going to try a three, pure from downtown, the corner three by Natel Blessett. Get 5-0 for Obama Academy. Tony Henderson, the do-it-all man here for the Allderdice Dragons, asking for it on the post-up with the mismatch in size. Let's see if they can capitalize on that size difference. Like we mentioned, the Allderdice Dragons, they like to run, they like to move quickly. They like to score as we're going to get a push-off here. And I love this intensity by the Obama Academy coming right off the bat and creating a couple of key stops here on defense to get things started.
Yeah, they're looking to gain a huge lead in the start.
It's our first time seeing Obama Academy this year, but you can tell with Deshaun Cruz, this kid, he has high intensity throughout the game. He's very chippy, we've seen early on, and getting into the mouth of the defenders. As that float attempt, no good. Tony Henderson battles for it, but it's tipped out of bounds. Position will stick with the Eagles. Head coach for the Obama Academy, Devos Simmons, calling out their offensive set. Nice attack. Maneuvers his body in the air and flexes his muscles with the nice English on the bucket. Sayon Bennett. Kick out. Thought about the three, now pulls up. Thought he got fouled, but won't get the call. Oh, and a nice dish down low. Unable to capitalize on the easy attempt, but a foul called. And what a great look that was in transition.
This is definitely a high intense game right here. Both teams coming on with high intensity. Obama able to capitalize on their shots. Older Dice still trying to make a run in for it.
So after the missed opportunity, it'll be Natal Blessed getting charged with the foul. So it's a 7-0 lead here for the Obama Academy. Alderdice with just no solutions on the offensive side thus far. Henderson unable to finish with the left, and once again, those active hands on the defensive side by Cruz. So that goes out of bounds. Possession sticking with the Eagles. They'll have a baseline inbounds ahead by 7 with 4:42 remaining here in the first. They go near the backcourt to get it in. Number 20, Tariq Francis, taking the point guard responsibilities, now dishing it off to Bennett. Cruz swings it, thought about another three-point opportunity. This is what we do like about Obama. They like to run, but once they get into their half-court set, they run a very efficient offense looking for the best option. That mid-range jumper attempt, no good, but the offensive rebound and putback, Sam Sneed. Let's see if the Dragons can end this scoring drought. They trail 9-0 here in the first. This is a team that's been winning all season. They're 2-0 against the Obama Academy, and finally an answer is number 12, Sean Graves, sinks the 12-footer. So the Dragons now can take a deep breath. They got their endless scoring streak ended there. Or we're going to get a 3 seconds in the paint called there on Cruz. So a turnover, the first of the game for the Obama Academy, gives it right back to the Dragons. So the first substitution for the Obama Academy, it'll be Mikhail Koprich checking in.
Obama's doing really good on defense here.
We saw in the last game the Dragons of Alderdice went against the zone defense the entire game. I'm sure they did their scouting reports and knew that Obama was going to come out in the man-to-man, but they're really struggling with the pressure in their half-court sets early on. So OA was trying to run it out. That pass tipped away out of bounds, sideline inbounds for the Eagles as they'll start back up their offensive set.
The pass to Natal Blessed was a little forced.
Going to try another three-point shot, just a little bit long. Rebound by number 33, Rob Jones. Tony Henderson's going to try a three of his own. This one long as well, off back iron, and now the track shoes come on as Obama pushes, now settling down into their offensive set. Sayon Bennett pulling it out, starting up the offensive possession here. Great defense on the ball, tipped away, out of bounds, will stick with the Eagles. Head coach Devos Simmons telling his point guard to attack the rim. He does here, but pulls up for the mid-range jumper, way off the mark. Air ball, rebound Dragons.
Really good defensive possession by the Alderdice Dragons right there.
Muko Gassi working inside, dishes it out. Now the three-point attempt. And a little bit of nerves here for the Dragons. That's typically an easy shot for Blake Haber, but he's way off the mark. So the miss and the follow by Haber, cleaning up the shot by Sean Graves.
Really good putback up there.
So the score now 9-4 in a very quick-moving first quarter here. We're already down under 2 minutes before the shot, a foul on the ground. That'll be the first foul on the Alderdice Dragons. That foul on Muko Gassi. And once again, we're going to be inbounding it below the basket here on the baseline. Cruz with it, barking out the offensive orders. Cruz found a gap, but blocked, rejected by Muko Gassi, and here come the Dragons. They have a 2-on-1. Here comes Henderson, finishing with the offhand, gets the bucket to go. So a nice answer here by the Allderdice Dragons. They found themselves behind 9-0 to start the game, but a little barrage of scoring here to get them right back into it. A 3-point lead for the Eagles. Strong take inside, rebound Muko Gassi. Dragons coming back with it, a chance to tie with a 3-point shot. They like to do this, getting it inside to Henderson for a post move. Won't get the bucket, but draws the foul and will go to the line for the pair.
Allderdice finds himself finding their rhythm, coming back, chasing Obama down.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network for live coverage of the Pittsburgh Public City League Championship here from the Peterson Event Center on the campus of the University of Pittsburgh. Henderson, he went perfect from the free throw line in the semifinal game, splits the pair here by missing the first and hitting the second. So it looks like a box and one defense now. Switching it up are the Dragons head coach Devin Crummy in his first season at the helm for this team. As we mentioned earlier, the Dragons looking for their 7th straight City League championship, and it would be 10 of the last 12. And of course, the Obama Eagles looking to end that streak.
Obama taking her time on the perimeter. They see something on the inside.
Looking for the lob, going way up high was Sean Sneed. A better pass, and he possibly could have jammed that one away on the alley-oop. Well, once again, possession sticking with the Obama Academy. Getting inside, Sneed had a wide open look, but went for the shot before he gathered. Anyways, he got it back and got the deuce.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see what Allderdice does with it.
Final seconds here. First period of play, 11-7 lead for Obama Academy. Going inside, but sliding down. It's going to be a traveling violation. Great defense there by the Eagles. And they have 0.7 seconds time for a heave to end the quarter. They get it to Cruz, one dribble, tosses it up. And close, but no cigar. So at the end of the first quarter, the score, the Obama Academy coming out hot. They lead 11-7 over the Allderdice Dragons. While we have the chance, we'd like to introduce our sponsors for today's game, starting with Maggie Jason's Listings. Looking for a realtor to work hard for you? You found her. Maggie Jason's Listings encompass staging, professional photography, information boxes with top-grade promo cards, open houses, and target marketing. To learn more about her featured listings, call 412-999-9528. We'd also like to introduce the Hill District Federal Credit Union. The Hill District Federal Credit Union has serviced the community for almost 50 years. Our purpose is to improve the financial health of our members so that they are not just surviving, but thriving. For information on how to become a member, please stop in at 2021 Center Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or give us a call at 412-281-0822. And finally, we'd like to thank Wilson's Night Out. Come to Wilson's Night Out, not just for a night out, but for an experience of Caribbean cuisine. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. with specialty drinks. Looking for that certain room to host parties, meetings, and social events, receptions, repasts, and more, Wilson's Night Out is the place to be. So we come from the quarter break. Travis Newton here with LaRon Rockymore. LaRon getting ready for his Golden Gloves boxing circuit. We'll talk more about that later, as that'll be getting kicked off February 22nd, live from the Monroeville Mall. We'll have it covered here on the Roxamore Sports Network. To see all the events we have coming up to end the month of February and into the month of March, make sure you check out our website at www.roxamoresports.com for up-to-date news and information. So it'll be Allderdice ball getting us started here, second period of play. They trail 11-7. Tony Henderson's looking to change that. Kick out, Haber short-armed it on the jump shot.
Obama coming in hot on the interior, doesn't go in.
Muko Gassi lost his footing there, stripped away. Now a fight for the ball. And LaRon, in the pregame, we talked about the key to the game for the Obama Academy was to slow down this Taylor Alderdice team, and they've done that thus far, and it's really proven for them as they're ahead 11-7, and they've slowed it down on the offensive side like they like to do, and it's been defense and slow, nice, pure offensive possessions for the Obama Academy.
Yeah, definitely causing Alderdice to cause a lot of turnovers lately. You know, keeping them in the lead, definitely scoring off fast breaks and taking their time with their shots.
Fading away on the jumper there was number 10, Mikhail Koprich. So a good stop there for the Dragons. See if they can capitalize on the offensive side. They need to get this young man involved more, and they do. Tony Henderson absorbing the contact and getting it to go off the glass. So that brings it to a 2-point game here. Still anyone's ball game, as we are still in the early parts of the second quarter. Nice pump fake by Sneed. Finishes on the opposite side. That's a grown man move right there.
Score 13-9. Alderdice down by just 4 points. They just got to take their time to strategize.
Tony Henderson looking to answer on the step back three. Gets his own rebound, trying to force it inside to Haber, and another turnover for Alderdice. Good job by the defense sinking into the paint after giving up the offensive rebound. And once again, we see the Obama Academy slowing it down, working their offensive calls. Sneed slicing through the defense, gets it back, and a foul called. A foul will be on the ground. Obama Academy with the lead, 13-9. They come in with a record of 11-8, 8-3 in City League play. As checking in here for the first time for Alderdice will be Kyir Henning, who made his name known in the semifinal game, dropping double-digit points. Another three-point attempt. This one flat off back iron, no good. Luke Ogassi had a good look at it, but look at the long arms here on the defensive pressure by Sneed. Luke Ogassi, kick out. Good ball movement. Three by Henning. Up and good. Henning, fresh off the bench, making his name known here in the championship game.
Really good shot.
And it started with great ball movement by the Alderdice Dragons. So back to a 1-point lead for the Obama Academy after the three-pointer by Henning. Kick out. Obama thought about a three of their own. Instead, a mid-range jumper, but a good contest on the defensive side. Tony Henderson thought about driving through the paint, but kicked it out. Henning wide open. Calling for it in the corner. Henning, nice pump fake now coming inside. The dish to Henderson. Unable to finish, but the foul sends him to the line for two. And this Dragons team starting to wake up here in the second quarter, and a couple of nice offensive possessions.
These two free throws could put Alderdice in the lead. Let's see if Tony takes the advantage.
Henderson now 2 for 3 on the day from the free throw line. He missed his first attempt.
Ooh, it just ties the game up.
So we're all locked, 13-13 with 4:54 remaining here in the second period of play. Cruz, the point guard leader for this team, initiating the offense, taking it inside and unable to finish with Sayon Bennett. And here comes Alderdice once again. They have numbers, but they just didn't have a good look at it, and they lost it. Sam Sneed trying the Euro step. Regains the ball, gets fouled, and will go to the line for the pair.
Good defense by both teams. Let's see which one will take the lead here. If these free throws land by Sean, Obama can for sure so keep the lead. But if Alderdice can come back, strategize on the way down, see what happens.
And you have to love the way that Sean Sneed here for the Obama Academy is really initiating the offense, doing it all by himself. He has a mismatch on whoever's guarding him as far as size and length goes, and he's definitely been using that mismatch early on. And we will see a deep bench from this Dragons team. They substitute almost every dead ball. It's a plan by head coach, Coach Crummy, to keep some fresh legs in the lineup. So Sneed there splitting the pair, makes the first, misses the second, moves it to a 1-point lead for the Eagles of the Obama Academy. Slowing it down here will be Alderdice. Haber with the dribble handoff. Sean Graves trying to get it inside to Henderson, but they're doing a good job of doubling down on him. And that's just great defense. They know they want to go to Henderson in the post. They squeeze it and get the turnover.
Really good defense by Obama. Let's just see if they can capitalize off this turnover.
A nice look inside, and the floater smooth for number 20, Tariq Francis, showing the touch, and another turnover. And Cruz a little bit too fast after the turnover on the break. Dribbles it off his knee, out of bounds. Possession back to the Dragons. It looks like there will be a 30-second timeout called here by the Obama Dragons. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Maggie Jason's Listings. Looking for a realtor to work hard for you? You found her. Check out Maggie Jason's Listings, encompass staging, professional photography, information boxes with top-grade promo cards, open houses, and target marketing. To learn more about her featured listings, call 412-999-9528. As we bring you back to the action here on the Roxamore Sports Network, Travis Newton with LaRon Rockymore. And LaRon, Obama Academy, they're doing a good job of taking the punches from Taylor Alderdice and coming back and responding with some punches of their own on the offensive side.
Yeah, really proud of their team here. They're showing really good defense, really good chemistry. The offense is great. The defense is great. All they got to do is keep it up for the rest of the game and keep the lead up and just keep continuing to turn over the ball for Alderdice.
A battle for the rebound down in the paint. It will be the Obama Academy coming out with it. And for this Eagles team, nothing too flashy. They just play quality team basketball. As Sneed, 3 long. Rebound and a rip through there for Rob Jones. Jones to Henderson. Henderson baseline and a foul, going to the line for 2. That foul will be called on Cruz. That'll be his second, so we'll have to be careful here in the closing parts of this second quarter not to draw his 3rd foul.
With Henderson drawing a lot of fouls for Alderdice, really gives them an advantage over the clock and the scoreboard.
And Alderdice has gotten off to a slow start, but getting these players in foul trouble is something that'll definitely help them out later in the game. So we see checking back in, actually, he was a starter, Natel Blessett. So it's a 16-15 Obama Academy lead with 2:55 left here in the first half. Looks like we're going to get some dribble handoffs here for the Eagles, but first a foul about 30 feet away from the basket. And we're going to get a sideline inbounds. It'll be the 4th foul on Alderdice. 5 fouls on the other side for the Obama Academy. Tariq Francis dishes it off. Good job getting in the passing lane there for Tony Henderson, but unable to really corral it there. Tips it out of bounds. We'll get another sideline inbounds, this time a little bit lower for the Eagles. So Sayon Bennett, one of the top players on this team. He's going to call out his offensive set and get his team ready. Oh, a deep 3 way beyond NBA range. And nothing but net. Tariq Francis showing off the range.
Really
that one good
shot
from the parking lot.
Let's see if Alderdice can capitalize and see if they can come back with something of their own.
They need an answer. Down 4, 19-15. And great man-to-man defensive pressure once again from the team in purple and black. Henning gets the high screen from Haber. Oh, and a defender goes down, grasping at his knee. Not a good sign here for the Obama Academy after hitting the shot. It looks like Tariq Francis he's going to get up, which is a good sign, but he's going straight to the bench to get some medical attention. Definitely not what you want to see for the Eagles here of the Obama Academy. His replacement checking in for the first time will be Noah Butts. So he tucks his jersey in to get his first action of the day.
Noah, really good player, has really good ball handling.
And it will be Butts bringing it up the court. A nice look ahead. Met him at the rim. Good defensive deflection there. Avoided giving him the cheap two, and now fast on the break are the Allderdice Dragons. They turn it over. Actually tipped away. Possession will stick with the Dragons. So it will be a baseline inbounds. And now it looks like sinking into the 2-3. Actually, no. Yep, sinking into the 2-3 will be Obama. And LaRon, we see him with this high-pressure defensive intensity. Is this something you typically see from the Obama Academy, or they're pulling it out fresh with the man-to-man defense for this Dragons team?
Honestly, I'm really proud of Obama's defense right now, knowing how they play and, you know, their chemistry together. Also, with me being a graduate from Obama High School, you know, watching them grow in my high school years, they've always been this good. And it's just great to see them put it in action in the championship game right here, right now.
And so far here in the first half, it seems like they're a team that really plays with a lot of grit, a chip on their shoulder as they play the game. And you can tell it on the individual level, and then as a team, they really embody that gritty nature as well.
Obama coach is really active in the game today.
So we're under a minute here. First half of play. It's a 4-point lead for the Obama Academy, 19-15. Obama taking their time. I'm sure they'd be fine with holding for the last shot here of the half. And the head coach, Devos Simmons, telling them don't have to rush it. No count, no shot clock.
Obama sitting here taking her time, wasting down the time, keeping the lead for the second half of the game.
And just imagine the swing it would be if they can get a last-second shot to go here. Oh, and I think that shot was a little bit too early on the clock. And now here comes the Dragons once again. No one in front of them. Henning gets the easy one as a heave at the end of the half. And you can't be happy with that shot to end the half. It was a little bit too early with 11.7 on the clock, and it gave an opportunity for the Dragons to get an easy one. So we'll go ahead and end the first half here on the Roxamore Sports Network. The final at the half, Obama Academy 19, the Allderdice Dragons 17. So we'll take a quick break and bring you right back to the live action here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
of me, ma'am. My Sound Wireless Delivery, the Line Edition.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Roxamore Sports Network here for the halftime report in the Men's City League Championship between the Alderdice Dragons and the Obama Academy Eagles. Travis Newton joined once again by LaRon Rockymore. And LaRon, at the beginning of the game, we said the Obama Academy had to slow down that Taylor Alderdice offense, and they've done a great job at it so far.
Yeah, they've actually done a really good job causing a lot of turnovers from Alderdice. And, it is really doing them some justice with them being in the lead by 2 points and going into the second half. They keep this up, they can definitely for sure win right here.
And definitely look for him to keep getting it into Sam Sneed, Sean Sneed, the big guy down in the paint. He's been doing a great job so far, getting to the basket, creating his own opportunities. What do you look for an answer from this Alderdice defense to stop the offense of Obama Academy?
Definitely stopping the interior play, and but Obama's also really good on the perimeter, so they got a lot to cover, And with Alderdice, I say, try to watch for Tony Henderson. He's definitely a threat to this game for Obama, so we're just gonna keep on the lookout for them too.
And then for Taylor Alderdice, it's obvious in the first half they've been slowed down. What do you think the message is going to be from the Alderdice coach to kind of speed them up and get them back into the rhythm of the game that they're used to playing?
The message, I would say, they were doing a lot of justice with drawing fouls, scoring buckets off the foul shots and the free throws, and definitely try to play a full court press and cause more turnovers for Obama, see how that outcomes turns out, and score more fast break points. And I believe they'll have it.
All right, we'll see if we can do that. And, of course, we have Golden Gloves coming up here in a couple weeks on the 22nd. You'll be fighting in it, so just walk me through what Golden Gloves is for the viewers at home that may not know, and what opportunities it presents for young boxers here in the area.
Pittsburgh Golden Gloves is, a tournament for all fighters that come across from around the world to come to Pittsburgh and show everyone what they got in a tournament. Everyone comes to bring everything they got and please show all the support at the Monroeville Mall. This is going to be definitely a very good special event, a very live, entertaining event that most people really want to see, kids to adults. Most people don't really get this kind of entertainment here in Pittsburgh, and we want all people to just come around and come support everyone. There's many weight classes from 200 plus weight pound class to even the smaller, the 80 pound, even lower than that, with little kids, the youth, older adults. Please just come check it out. Lots of fun, lots of entertainment. It's lots of fun. You go out with a bang,
Yep.
You go out with a bang. It's definitely violent, but to bring the peace between one another.
Make sure you check that out at the Monroeville Mall. LaRon, the Lion, Rockymore will be there. If you can't make it, make sure you check it out here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Feel free to check out our website at www.roxamoresports.com to see the upcoming schedule. Just click on the schedule tab, and we're just minutes away here from the start of the second half. It's the underdogs in the Obama Academy leading over the Alderdice Dragons. Let's see if they can come out and get a big victory to crush that streak of Alderdice of 6 straight championships. They're looking for 7, but we'll be right back here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you there. Bye.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community, fundraiser, and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. You need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Roxamore Sports Network. It's the Alderdice Dragons who trail, even though they're the 1 seed, to the Obama Academy. It's still a tight one. 19-17, the Eagles lead over the Dragons. As we are just seconds away from the start of the second half. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Maggie Jason's Listings. Looking for a realtor to work hard for you? You found her. Maggie Jason's Listings encompass staging, professional photography, information boxes with top-grade promo cards, open houses, and target marketing. To learn more about her featured listings, call 412-999-9528 and tell her you heard about her on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'd also like to remind you to check out Wilson's Night Out, as seen on Def Jam and Improv, starring Ty Mack, the Big Mac of comedy. That'll be Saturday, February 15th. Show starts promptly at 8 p.m. Get your tickets now, $20 with first drink included. Kitchen's open and group rates available. This will be occurring at 7365 Denniston Avenue, Swissvale, Pennsylvania. So the buzzer sounds. Travis Newton with LaRon Rockymore, and we're ready for second half action to decide the winner of the City League Championship here in the Pittsburgh Public Schools. It'll be Alderdice starting with the ball, chance to tie or take the lead coming out of the half. Interested to see what the adjustments from Coach Crummy are coming out of the halftime break. As Tony Henderson's going to try a three-point attempt and taking the lead, the first lead of the day for the Dragons, and that's a great way to get started in the second half.
Definitely hires the momentum of the team.
I talked with Coach Devos Simmons coming out of the halftime break what his game plan for the second half was, and he said, work harder than they are. So pretty straightforward advice. His player goes down, but it's going to be called a push. And good news here for the Obama Academy. Number 20, Tariq Francis. Tariq Francis coming back from that injury, grabbing at his knee nearing the end of the first half. But he's back in the game. His coach said he's going to be all right. So it's a 20-19 lead here for Alderdice. Driving to the rim is Rob Jones. Had an open look but couldn't finish. And now here comes Obama with a chance to take the lead. Caught in the air, but a nice look inside to Sean Sneed, who draws the contact, gets the bucket and the foul. A chance at a three-point play for Sean Sneed. So Sneed, the leading scorer of the game for either team, looking for a chance to extend his point total here. And he will. Rattles it home. So 22-20 as we're going back and forth here to start the second half. Now the third lead change of the game. Nice kick out, Muko Gassi. That's his shot. Around the world on the rim, no good, but a foul down in the paint on Tony. Actually, the foul going against Tony Henderson. And it'll be called. That foul being charged to Natel Blessett. And Mikhail Koprich now checking into the game for Blessett. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network for live coverage of the 2020 Pittsburgh Public City League Championship here in the boys division. And another three drains it, number 12, Sean Graves, as this Dragons team is heating up from beyond the arc here in the second half. Going hard inside, putting his head down and drawing the foul is Sayon Bennett. Correction, that's Deshaun Cruz, who really came out with a full head of steam to start this game, scoring the first 4 points for his team. He's slowed down since, but is still doing a good job of getting to the bucket tough. So Lorana, a little bit of a different look here in the second half for the Allderdice Dragons. They've hit both of their threes here in the second half, and it's really been paying off for them.
Yeah, Obama has to get back on the perimeter defense they were having before in the first half of the game. They've been backing off a little bit, allowing open shots for Allderdice to knock down.
Tony Henderson, a little bit of a rush shot there, pulling up from beyond the arc. Oh, good pump fake there, gets the defender in the air. Drawing the foul, will be on the ground. Nice move by Natel. Tariq Francis. So in the game right now is the starting lineup for both teams. As a nice take inside there by Mikhail Koprich.
Right now, this is a really close game. I wonder who's going to take it away this quarter.
The way it's been going, it looks like we may have a little back and forth heavyweight bout here on our hands. It's a 1-point lead for the Obama Academy. As Blake Haber dishes it off to Henderson. Haber, open three, up, bang, good. Haber, he's pumped up, yelling, let's go, after making that basket. So 3 for 3 are the Dragons from downtown here in the second half, finding their stroke, which really wasn't present in the first half, I believe, just hitting 1 3 altogether.
Fouls on 12, Graves, that's his third. Team 4.
So checking out now is Sean Graves. Coming into the game, Cameron Edmonds, the 6th man here for this Allderdice team. The Eagles looking for an answer, down by 2, 26-24. Good ball movement. Thought about the 3, tried the floater, but good defense by Haber. Fighting for it, and nice hands on the baseline by Muko Gassi, and here come the Dragons. Zooming down the court on the break, tipped away, out of bounds, will stick with the Dragons.
Obama must really get back to their strategizing on offense. The game is too close.
So a baseline inbounds, nice look inside to Muko Gassi, tried the floater, won't buy it. Now the Obama Academy coming right back on the offensive end. Trying the floater over here That one goes long, and here we go again, turning into a track meet here in the second half as the run out and bucket is good for Rob Jones, number 33. And we're going to get a full timeout here called by the Obama Academy Eagles. And just like that, it's a 4-point lead for the Dragons. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here on the Roxamore Sports Network. We'll be right back with live coverage from the Men's City League Championship. It's a 28-24 lead for the Allderdice Dragons coming off a timeout after a 6-point scoring run here for Allderdice over the Obama Academy. And at the break, we had a little bit of a battle between the cheerleading squads. So the basketball teams are into it, the cheerleading squads are into it, and LaRon, I'm pretty sure me and you are into it as well.
Yeah, definitely. This game is quite interesting with the back and forth. Right now, Allderdice has got the lead by 4. Obama has to strategize here.
Allderdice looking for their 7th straight City League championship and looking for a sweep here today from the Peterson Event Center. Of course, the women's team for Allderdice getting the big win over Westinghouse. So good defensive pressure there by the Dragons as they're in a 2-3 zone. Off-balance take, no good, but an offensive rebound. Good job being in the right spot for Mikhail Kuprich. Actually, the foul's going to go on Kuprich. So 3:18 left here in the third quarter of play. And a 4-point lead for Allderdice. Blake Haber, he's not the one you want to leave open. Long. And a nice rebound by Obama. Haber wanted that one. So, LaRon, we've definitely seen a momentum swing here in favor of the Dragons. Obama has to be careful not to let this one slip away because we know that Allderdice can score in clips.
Yeah, we're definitely in a critical quarter right now. This will set the tempo for the fourth quarter. They must keep it up.
Good patience inside by Sean Sneed. He wanted the foul, won't get it. And now a foul coming the other way. Tony Henderson draws it. That's going to go on number 3, Sayon Bennett. So just above 2.5 remaining here in the third quarter of play. It's a 4-point lead for Allderdice. We've had 6 lead changes so far in this game. Allderdice coming in with a record of 18-5. Led by first-year head coach Devin Crummy. What a great possession this is for the Allderdice Dragons. Good ball movement, taking it inside, trying to get the charge, but it will be a foul called on Sneed. LaRon, in the first half, we talked about that grit by the Obama Academy. They're still playing hard, but not quite the same intensity as they started the game with.
Yeah, they definitely lost some of the momentum here. Knowing what the score is, they got to come back and play smart rather than hard.
So Cruz for the Eagles starting up the offense.
There's still time.
A nice take inside. The assist by Sayon Bennett and Sean Sneed once again getting the and one, a chance at 3 points the old-fashioned way.
As we can see, there's still lots of time for a momentum shift here for Obama.
Chance to make it a 1-point lead now for the Obama Academy Eagles. See if Snead can convert. And he will. Gets the bucket to go. So now just a 1-point lead. Checking in for the Obama Academy, Noah Butts. He got his first action in the second quarter after Tariq Francis went down with an injury. Let's see if Alderdice has an answer after the three-point play. They had numbers, but he lost them late, and a turnover for Alderdice, a crucial turnover there.
This is time for Obama to take over. Here's their momentum shift right here. This will do it all for the third quarter.
So look for Obama to really settle down here. Chance to take the lead with the bucket. Initiate the offense through Sean Snead. Oh, a nice crossover. Gets inside the paint. Up and under, but unable to finish. Would have been a top highlight play if he could have got it to go. Now here comes Tony Henderson, fast on the break. Gets fouled on the ground. The Obama Academy coaching staff wanting a traveling violation, but it works out in their favor anyways with the jump ball and possession arrow to the black and purple.
Obama must capitalize on this moment.
It's a 1-point lead for Alderdice, 28-27, 1:15 remaining. Not a lot of fouls in this game. It's been a very quick-moving one. As another turnover for the Obama Academy. Henning trying to force it again, and another turnover. It looks like we're going to get a timeout called. And Obama had possession, so it looks like doing a good job there was Coppridge to get the timeout called with possession. So to be a 30-second timeout. While we have the break, we'd like to remind you to check out Maggie Jason's listings if you're looking for a new home. And if you're looking for a realtor to work hard for you, you found her. Maggie Jason's listings encompass staging, professional photography, information boxes with top-grade promo cards, open houses, and target marketing. To learn more about her featured listings, call 412-999-9528.
This may be a huge, intense last 50 seconds left of the quarter. This last bit of seconds of the third quarter was going to be intense with only a 1-point deficit.
And we could hear the message from Devos Simmons telling them just continue to play hard, be smart with the ball, and slow it down a little bit. We've seen Alderdice rush this Eagles team in the second half, and it's really been proving to be a benefit for Alderdice. Checking in for the Dragons, number 34 making his first appearance. And in the semifinal game, it was a tight one for the Obama Academy, but not so much for Alderdice. They rolled over Westinghouse 90-54, with a 44-point victory.
It seems Obama's going to run out the clock and take the last shot, try to take the lead here going into the fourth quarter.
And talk about a momentum swing. If they can get one to go here as I speak, a battle for the ball out of bounds, and it'll stick with the Eagles of the Obama Academy. So they almost squandered it, but they're going to get possession back. So Obama Academy with it under 10 seconds. Here comes Noah Butts up with the left hand and gets it to go. The crowd into it here, just 1 second, and not going to get a chance at this shot. So we talk about a momentum swing. Look at this Obama Academy team coming out to greet their teammate Noah Butts, who hits the big shot to end the third quarter. So the score at the end of the third, it's Obama Academy 29 and Alderdice 28. It's anyone's game heading into the final 8 minutes of play. We'll be right back here on the Roxamore Sports Network.
trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
Welcome back to the Roxamore Sports Network. 8 minutes left to decide a champion here in the Pittsburgh Public City League Championship game, live from the Peterson Event Center on the campus of the University of Pittsburgh. Travis Newton, LaRon Rockymore, and LaRon, a big shot to end the quarter. Do you think it's going to lead to a momentum swing here for the Obama Eagles?
I believe that this will give them a lot more confidence in how they're playing right now. Definitely a lot more confidence on getting the win without having to worry about catching up or anything. Being in the lead, even if it goes by 1 point, definitely a confidence booster.
And Coach DeVos Simmons, his message as his team came out of the huddle at the end of the quarter was give it everything you've got. You have 8 minutes left. If you're a senior, 8 minutes left in your high school career to decide whether you're going to be a champion or not. The Dragons with the ball. They trail by 1. And a strong Obama crowd here right behind us with the defensive chance. But Alderdice, on the contrary, working a nice offensive possession and a smooth pull-up from the foul line for number 12, Sean Graves. You can tell he lives in that mid-range game. So another lead change. Market is 7 here in this one. It was all Obama to start out in the first half, but the Dragons with a strong push here in the second. And we've gone back and forth throughout the third and here to start the fourth. And that's going to be 7 fouls now on Alderdice, which will send Obama to the line, which could definitely play crucial here through the rest of this fourth quarter. The Obama Academy with a foul to give on the other side. They have just 5. And checking in for the shooter here will be Natel Blessett. At the line, Mikhail Koprich. Tied 30-30, chance to take the lead here for the 8th lead change of the game. And he will, ice in his veins from the charity stripe. Koprich heads to the bench, Blessett checks in. And we have 6:40 left and a 1-point lead for the Eagles of the Obama Academy.
With Obama being in a bonus, this could definitely play to their advantage.
The Dragons will have to be careful throughout the rest of this game. They want to play aggressive, of course, but you can't foul. Haber had an open 3, passed up on it. The float attempt no good, and Sean Sneed using those long arms to keep it from going out of bounds. 100 miles per hour. Cruz unable to finish, a little bit out of control. Now Tony Henderson looking for a bucket. He's been quiet here in the second half. A brawl for the ball down in the paint. It'll go out of bounds. Possession sticks with the team in white and green in the Dragons of Alderdice. Haber, mid-range jumper off the inbounds, no good, a little bit long.
I think Obama needs to slow it down here, take their time, strategize.
And this is a close game, high intensity, really a low scoring game. It's been a defensive battle. The score just 31-30. Alderdice coming off a 90-point victory, so definitely not what they were expecting in their game plan. Sean Sneed tries a 3, left it way short. And the blood's flowing here for both teams. Look for him to slow it down and get a nice offensive look. Haber doing a good job of fighting for the ball down in the paint. Will draw the foul. Like I mentioned, Obama had a foul to give, so that's going to be their 6th. One more will send Alderdice into the bonus as well. So we're going to get another timeout here called by the Alderdice Dragons. They trail by 1, 31-30. Once again, we'd like to welcome you to check out Wilson's Night Out. Make sure you get your tickets now for Time Mac, the Big Mac of comedy. That's coming up Saturday, February 15th. Show starts promptly at 8 p.m. It's $20 at the door and first drink included. Also, the kitchen will be open and group rates are available. And that will be tonight at 7365 Denniston Avenue, Swissvale, PA 15218. Once again, Wilson's Night Out featuring Ty Mack, the Big Mac of comedy, as seen on Def Jam and Improv. So, Laurent. We'd also like to remind you to check out Worldwide. Get your copy today of the newly released single Worldwide by Boona and all digital stores for just $1. Go to Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more to get your copy today. We'd also like to remind you to check out Big Rock and RAC Cleaning, a 5-star cleaning company rated by the people for both residential and commercial cleaning. If you're looking for regular maid service or even a one-time clean, office clean, or even a post-construction clean, look no further. Big Rock and RAC Cleaning is the company for you. To inquire, call 412-203-8213. We're back to the action here. Henderson, the dish to Henning, would have been a huge bucket. And now Henning definitely wasn't intentional, but a hard hit to the face. And that looks like a jab someone could have took it. Golden Gloves there.
Definitely a little jab there.
So we see the replay and a collective ooh from behind us on the hard hit on the face there. But a good job by Blessed to take the blow, and now he'll get rewarded with 2 chances at points at the free throw line.
I give him 4. Probably shooting half blind right now.
Chance to extend the lead here for the Obama Academy. Rattles away the first one on the bonus shot. So now he'll earn his second and a 2-point lead. Chance to extend it to 3 here for the Obama Academy.
2 good shots by Natel.
So doing a good job of eating the punch and coming right back and stepping up cold-blooded at the line. Henderson wants it up high down in the paint. He has about 6 inches on his defender. Going inside is Jones, the foul. Somehow got it to sit on the rim and go, but it looks like that foul is going to be on the ground. It will be on the ground, so chance at free throw attempts here for Jones coming back on the other side. Rob Jones, so some impressive free throw shooting here for both teams, as on the other side, Blessed hit both, and now Jones a chance to hit both after making the first.
Alderdice continue to make this a close game here.
And you can really tell neither team has had the ability to kind of bring themselves forward into a big lead. I believe the biggest lead we've had, well, the biggest lead starting the game was 9-0 for Obama, but really since the second quarter, it's been back and forth, and I believe the biggest lead since then has been just 3 points. It's at 1 right now in favor of the Obama Academy. We're nearing the halfway mark of the final quarter of play, just 4.5 to determine the City League champion. Sean Sneed fighting hard down in the paint, gets it to go after the offensive rebound.
It's looking good for Obama right now. They just got to continue to keep playing hard.
They try to get it to Tony Henderson once again with the smaller defender. And he's going to draw a foul there. A nice take. Rob Jones doing a good job of going to the hoop and drawing contact. That foul on Deshaun Cruz, his 3rd foul. And a couple of questionable fouls here in the 4th period. It looks like Cruz got all ball, but they're going to say he made contact with the arm.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was a clean defensive maneuver.
So Rob Jones misses the first. and contributes on the second. Back to a 1-point lead for Obama. Alderdice still looking for a stop and a conversion on the other side to regain the lead. Kick out, stepping inside, taking contact, and wanting the foul on this side. They're not going to get it. Head coach Devos Simmons very upset with the call. So a chance here to take the lead for the Alderdice Dragons. Strong take inside, but in and out the ball goes off the hands of Rob Jones.
Really good that Obama decides to slow it down right here.
Obama looking to add to their lead. Oh, great jump stop inside. Gets the defender up in the air and draws the foul, going to the line. The Obama Academy looking to end the streak of championships for the Dragons of Alderdice. They're looking for their 7th straight, and what a sweet victory it would be for the Obama Academy to clip that streak. As the big man, number 10, Mikhail Koprich, coming back into the game. Hitting both free throws, so the score now 37-34, back up to a 3-point lead. The Obama Academy ahead. Once again, we'd like to remind you to stay tuned at the conclusion of the game, as we have interviews scheduled with both teams. Another
really
big opportunity.
By Obama.
Big opportunity there for Haber. He's had a couple wide open looks from downtown, and he's upset with himself here on the near sideline, unable to get it to go. Obama wisely slowing it down, getting a good look. Had a chance at a corner three, but a foul on the ground will send the team in black and purple right back to the line for more free points. And you gotta love this offensive attack for the Obama Academy, taking their time, not rushing it, driving to the basket, looking for kickouts, but drawing fouls is the main thing here. Stops the clock and gives them a chance to extend their lead.
Obama doing really good taking advantage of these free throw shots that they're taking. This will have a truly big damage on Alderdice finishing out this fourth quarter.
Sayon Bennett, he hit the first, moves it to a 4-point lead. In and out on the second shot, and here comes Haber. Haber able to track it down and get the offense started here for Alderdice. Tony Henderson a little bit out of control. Ball out of bounds, goes back to the Obama Academy. So they thought they missed out on a few calls. Now they get some right back. And Devin Crummy here in crunch time, right under 3 minutes. His team looking to be in a little bit of trouble, down 4, 38-34, still anyone's game. But we're gonna get a quick timeout here in just 30 seconds. So LaRon, a 4-point lead for the Obama Academy. What do they need to do to keep this lead and win the City League Championship?
Very huge momentum shift by Obama. What I say is they keep playing hard, play full press coverage, and definitely the defense, they're winning on the defensive ball a lot, and keep drawing fouls, definitely keep drawing fouls, taking advantage of the free throw shots. Definitely putting our position on a very, very better spot.
And if you're the Obama Academy, you want to make sure you keep your eyes on number 10 in the white and green. He's the primary scorer for this team. Even throw a double or two at him. If you can contain him, you have a great chance to extend this lead and come out with the victory. Also look out with a 4-point lead for Muko Gassi, who's pure from downtown. He hasn't really made any impact today, but he certainly has to light it up at any opportunity to light it up at any point. So here comes the tight defensive pressure. Cruz getting inside. Good look. The dish. The bucket is good. Number 3 gets it to go. Sayon Bennett off the assist by Deshaun Cruz.
6-point lead here. Her and Alderdice here.
Oh, and the foul called. Tried to pick the pocket of Henderson. And this is just what you need if you're Alderdice. A risky play there on the steal attempt will send Henderson to the line, a chance to bring it back to a 4-point game. Checking in for the first time now for Alderdice will be Raekwon Young. Also checking in is number 14, Cameron Edmonds. So a big pair of free throws here for the senior. First one good. Ron, you can't ask for a better environment here. The Peterson Event Center, a college stadium, and a tight game in the high school City League Championship.
Definitely.
So Henderson splits it. Back to a 5-point victory for the Obama Academy. Alderdice certainly needs a stop here as we're under the 2-minute mark. Dribbling inside, a 3-point attempt, a big one, sinks it. Number 20, Tariq Francis.
Obama pulling away here. It's getting kind of hard for Alderdice. A lot of pressure's on them.
An 8-point lead for the Obama Academy Eagles. The mid-range jumper up and out of bounds. Another clutch stop for the Eagles of the Obama Academy. And just no answers here for Alderdice. They have absolutely no scoring going on here in the fourth quarter of play. And here for Obama, slow it down. You have the lead. Don't play like you're behind as they turn it over. A foul before the shot, but it will send Alderdice back to the line in the bonus with just 90 seconds left here in this game.
I know Alderdice is hurting right now. My heart would be racing.
And we see a chance here. The missed free throw, and it is the double bonus, so that will not count on the follow. He'll get one more chance. But Obama, the underdog here, of course, the chance to snap that streak of 6 straight championship wins here for the Alderdice High School. They've also won 10 of the last 12, so this would be a monumental victory for the Obama Academy if they can close this one out. And that one definitely hurts for Alderdice, unable to capitalize at the charity stripe. A player wide open down in the post, and now a double team. But before the tie-up, timeout called by the Obama Academy. So the hearts are racing here for Obama. 1:26 remaining in the final quarter of play. They lead by 8, 43-35. While we have the break at the timeout, we'd like to welcome our sponsor, Maggie Jason's Listings. If you're looking for a realtor to work hard for you, you've found her. Maggie Jason's Listings encompass staging, professional photography, information boxes with top-grade promo cards, open houses, and target marketing. To learn more about her featured listings, call 412-999-9528. We'd also like to remind you to check out Wilson's Night Out. Come to Wilson's Night Out, not just for a night out, but for an experience of Caribbean cuisine. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. with specialty drinks. Looking for that certain room to host parties, meetings, social events, receptions, repasts, and more? Wilson's Night Out is the place to be. So following the timeout, it's going to be Obama Academy ball. They lead by 8 points, 43-35, with 1:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. The team in black and purple, a minute 22 remaining from claiming the City League Championship and going to the line. A hard take at the hoop. It'll be number 3, Sayon Bennett. We've seen him hit some clutch free throws already here in the fourth quarter.
These free throws can be really critical to Alderdice right now with only a minute 18 left in the fourth quarter.
We don't want to say that making both of these would put away Alderdice, but it certainly helps the chances here for the Obama Academy. Generous roll, nice shooter's touch, gets the first one to drop.
Alderdice doesn't look too pumped right now.
No one wants to be a part of a unit who snaps a winning streak, especially when it comes to championships. As Obama Academy fan base getting into it here behind us, an air ball followed by Henderson. He gets it to go, and another timeout called by Devin Crummy, the head coach for Taylor Alderdice. So we're going to get a 30-second timeout. We'd like to remind you to check out Roxamore Sports Network's website at www.roxamoresports.com. A reminder that you can catch the replay of this game. We'll keep it up on the website. You can go there to check it out. You can also go to Facebook by following the Roxamore Sports Network. You can go to YouTube by searching for Roxamore Sports, so make sure you like and subscribe to our page. So if you missed the first part of this game and what has been a great game for both teams, make sure you go to Facebook, YouTube to check it out. We're also on television platforms in Apple TV, Roku TV, and Amazon Fire Stick. You can find the Roxamore Sports Network broadcast live at all those places. Obama trying to run out the clock. Dangerous pass ahead. They got it to him, but a foul called will send number 10, Mikhail Koprich, to the line. And Obama's doing everything they need to come out victorious in this one.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over for Older Dice. It's sad to say they got to get their streak snapped, but, you know, you win some, you lose some.
The Obama Academy, a great coaching effort by DeVos Simmons, had his team prepared, and they've done all the right things in this one. Koprich hits the big free throw, puts his team ahead by now 9 points. Their largest lead of the day has been 8. Another reminder to stay tuned at the conclusion of the game, as we'll have interviews with coaches and players for both teams. Good full court pressure defense. Ball goes out of bounds. Just 50.8 seconds remaining. So coming now, Alderdice with the ball. They need to put up shots soon if they want any chance of making it back into this one. Tony Henderson, corner three, no good. And now another foul, and that'll all but do it here. Live from the Peterson Event Center in the Obama Academy, heading to the free throw line. And they know they are just 40 seconds away from a City League championship. And Coach Simmons telling his team to stay locked in. That's been his message throughout the game. And they've come through on that saying right there, stay locked in. They've been doing it throughout the game. They started out extremely hot, got off to a 9-0 run. And throughout the game, they've really just kept their foot on the pedal.
Man, it feels good to see these boys win the championship. About to explode, man.
Of course, LaRon, a past graduate of the Obama Academy. So possibly a little bit of a bias, but it definitely is great to see the underdog get the win tonight. There's another pull-up three. That's way off the mark. And the rebound, another foul. And at this point, it's just bonus points for the Obama Academy Eagles. So Sean Lloyd, we'll go ahead and give him the player of the game. He's been doing it all for the Obama Academy Eagles, being a PTP primetime player for the team in black and purple, as they're going to bring in some substitutions here. Looks like number 4, Jack Richardson, and number 13, Bryce Carter, approaching the table to check in, as Deshaun Cruz, who played a great game, checking out, as well as number 20, Tariq Francis, who hit some big-time shots late in this game to put his team ahead. So Snead taking his time at the charity stripe, 30.9 seconds remaining. Snead gets the bounce on the first one, now a 12-point lead. And you can see the defeat in the faces of these Dragons players. They know this one is out of hand. And the streak will be snapped. It was at 6 games, and they won't get to 7. So Alderdice bringing it up. Looking for an open shot here with time ticking down. Pump fake the shot up. And to add insult to injury, Sam Snead returned to sender, sending it right back.
Woo, that block. He almost snatched it.
So Dragons windbound. As we are now at the 10-second mark, a three-point shot put up, in and out. Another attempt and a foul. Wasn't really necessary, but we'll send Alderdice to the line. Make sure you stay tuned at the conclusion of today's game for interviews with both players and coaches for both teams. At the line right now is number 30, Raekwon Young. Young's gonna miss that shot, and Obama has it as time ticks down. They are the 2020 City League champions by a score of 50-39. The Obama Academy Eagles get the win and snap the 6-game championship streak for the Alderdice Dragons. So LaRon, what a game it was. The Eagles of Obama Academy came out hot on the 9-point lead, and they never looked back. An impressive performance by the team. What's your message to this Obama Academy team as they get the very impressive win?
Hey, I'm proud. I'm glad to see they made it. Enjoy it. They deserve it. Take it all in. Come back and do it again.
It's a party in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Obama Academy Eagles. Once again, the final score, the Eagles of Obama Academy 50, the Alderdice Dragons 39. We'll be right back with interviews from coaches and players for both squads. We'll see you there.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member at Fit 4 Boxing for a little over a year now. You need to get a good workout in, come to Fit 4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit 4 Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Travis Newton here on the Roxamore Sports Network with the winning coach, Devos Simmons. Coach, your team came in as the 2 seed, the underdog, but they got the win, breaking the streak for Allderdice. What was your message to your team coming into today's game?
We have one thing, one switch, that's the on switch. Play hard as you can for 32 minutes. And that's what they did today.
And on your way to the camera here, you're telling me how proud you are of your team. What does this mean to you and your players to get this victory and get the City League championship?
It means more to the players because of the family atmosphere that they had, the brotherhood that they surround themselves with. It was fantastic, and I can't wait to celebrate with them.
All right, now we'll let LaRon ask you a few questions. Of course, LaRon, a graduate of the Obama Academy, so I'm sure he has some great questions coming for you.
Hey, I'm proud. I'm proud to see y'all do y'all thing. I'm glad to see y'all win it. You know, I never got to see y'all actually do it in person, but now today actually seeing y'all do it in person feels great. Even though I may not go there, but I represent.
Yes,
that's the home right there.
That's right.
That's the home right there. So I just want to ask you how you feel. You know,
I am elated for the young men. I'm elated for the school. It's the first one in boys' history of Obama history. I'm ecstatic.
I got nothing else to say. Y'all won. I won.
First one ever for the boys.
Y'all won. I won. We won.
Yes,
we all a
won.
team.
We
won.
Obama won.
We all won. I'm
That's
proud.
what we preach, what we talk about. We're family. No matter what happens, we stay together. We fight for each other. We stay as one.
Hey, I fight too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, hey, but we all fight together. Thank you. I'm glad to see y'all did it. I'm proud. It's my school. It's your school. It's our school. We did our thing.
Hey, we got one for Dr. Walters that started Obama. We got it for Miss Yolanda Colbert, who's now running Obama. And our athletic director was my wife initially, Lisa Simmons, and now Star Macklin.
All right, let's do it next year.
Yes, sir.
Next year.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Coach Simmons, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Great game tonight. Way to prepare your team. And, of course, good luck throughout your remaining seasons as a coach. We wish you nothing but the best. We'll be right back here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Pardon me, ma'am. My Sound Wireless Delivery, the Line Edition?
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Roxamore Sports Network. Travis Newton here with Sean Sneed. Sean, you came out. Your team started out hot. What was the game plan coming into the game that really let you guys get off to such a hot start?
Coach just said be aggressive and follow the game plan, and it's been working all year. Dice got us before in the beginning, but we knew when we got here we was going to get it.
And as an individual, what were your goals coming into this game, knowing that you could win your school's first City League championship?
I was just thinking about history, we could make history. I've been thinking this since the summer, working out. And I really wanted this because, we lost 6 times in a row. So now we finally got it, and it just feels great.
And now that you do have that championship, what are your future goals as a basketball player as you move toward the college level?
I intend on, of course, winning the state championship, see if we get a little state run, and then either go D3, D2, or try to post-grad and go D1.
All right, now I'll let Laron ask you a few more questions here.
I know you as an individual, not more just as a basketball player. I know you the basketball player. You know what I'm saying? It's in your blood. You got the height. You use it. You got the size. I wish I had it. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm proud. I'm glad to see you did it. You made it. How you feel?
I feel I don't even know. The words can't even explain. This is great. This is a great feeling.
Hey, definitely understandable. Glad to see you make it. I'm proud. Hey, much love.
Once again, we'd like to thank Sean Sneed for joining us here today. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network for the Saturday Championship Series. Alderdice got the win in the girls division, but it was the Obama Academy breaking the 6-time championship streak for the Alderdice Dragons. Sean, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Make sure you check out our website at www.roxamoresports.com. We'll see you then. Thank you for joining us.
And does there happen to be, anyone you want to shout out, show love to?
Shout out to my family, my grandma, mom, auntie, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I did this for my auntie up in heaven today. I swear. Let's go.
Hey, glad to hear that.
We'll see you next time here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Thanks for joining us.